Hi everybody, today we have another mini puzzle. This one is called Mini Yellow, and I will give you the full tutorial on how to build it. Okay, Mini Yellow is going to start with a 4x6 plate and a 1x4 plate. So I'm just gonna scoot that 1x4 plate in and then connect it with these 2x2 corner bricks. And then I have a 1x3 brick here. And this is a 1x1 brick with the stud. And the stud is gonna face inwards towards the center of the box, like that. Then I have a 1x2 brick and a 1x4 brick. And then this 1x2 tile is going to sit right in between those two bricks. And I have a 1x4 tile and a 1x1 tile. I'm just gonna remove this one with the stud just to get it in easily. This one goes right next to the 1x4 here, and then I'm going to replace that 1x1. And then a 1x1 plate in this corner, and a 1x4 plate. Okay, building up the next layer, I have a 1x1 plate, and a 1x4 plate, another 1x4 plate. I'm going to skip this stud here and put this 1x4 plate on the end, and then in that spot a 1x2 plate. And then over top of those plates on the bottom, I'm going to place this 1x4 plate and then this 1x1 plate. This 1x1 tile sits on the end here, and then this 1x2 tile sits there. And on those four studs, I have this 1x4 rack piece. It's a Technic piece, and that sits right on like that. Okay, building up the next row, I have these 2x2 corner plates, one here and one here. And then a 1x4 tile, a 1x1 tile, a 1x1 plate. I'm going to skip this stud and then another 1x1 tile on the end. Okay, next I'm going to build a slider. It starts with a 1x2 plate and a 2x2 corner plate. I will push those together, and this one is probably difficult to see, but I have another one of these 1x4 Technic rack pieces, and this will sit on top like that. And then on top of this stud, I have a 1x1 plate, and on top of that, a 1x2 tile. And this is going to sit in the box just like that. Okay, our next layer has our money piece. It's going to sit on this stud here, and it's going to partially go over that rack piece. This 1x4 tile sits, as you would expect, right in that cavity here. I have a 1x1 plate on each of these two ends, and then on the very end, a 1x4 plate. Okay, next we are going to build a slider. It's going to start with this 1x4 plate in lime, and then I have a 1x3 plate in yellow, this 2x2 corner plate in yellow, and another 1x3 plate. So push them all together and then connect them with this 2x4 plate in lime. This 2x2 corner plate sits here and a 1x2 plate there. And then we have a 1x4 tile. This 1x4 plate sits on those three and extends in this direction. A 1x2 tile and another 1x4 tile. And then we have another 1x4 Technic rack, and that sits on top of that plate. And what we want to do with this is we want to flip it upside down and place it in our box like this. Okay, and to finish off the box, I have two 2x4 plates. Those stack and sit right here. And this 2x2 corner brick sits partially over the money and partially into the box, like this. Next, I have a 1x4 plate. That one goes here, and another 4x6 plate. And then the decorative tiles go on top. This is a 2x4 tile. We have three of those. And then this 1x4 tile in lime. This puzzle does not require a tool in order to solve it. stay tuned for the solve and the reset. All right, this is how you solve the mini yellow puzzle. You may try to move this piece forward and our money doesn't extend. It doesn't take long to figure out that if you push this piece in, this tile extends on the other side. And then if you try to push it back and extend the money, it does not work. Essentially the trick for this box, I'm going to remove the lid. That brick is like that. So when we first slide it over, this tile extends. And then if I push it back and I try to push it, it's locked in place. And essentially, you're sliding these gear teeth over to the side and then back. And when we slide them back, we're not able to push this piece forward like that. Not yet, at least. So I slide it over. And then while it's over, I'm going to take this piece here and shift it. And now, when this piece is on here, so now we've shifted this over, it leaves a little bit of a gap. Now when we shift this, now that will allow me a space, you'll see it behind the money, to slide this piece like that. Okay, so I shifted it over, I slide this back, and now this piece will allow our money to protrude. And then to reset the puzzle, you want to push the money back in. That slides that back. Shift this over. Shift this piece over. Now I can slide this back, push in this, and it's reset. So that is how you solve our mini yellow Lego puzzle box by Cheat 3. Hopefully you enjoyed the mini. I know a lot of you guys enjoy building these smaller puzzles. They're fun to solve and they're easy to build.